I'm on the phone. There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the rebroadcast. Hey, welcome to day number 20. Oh my goodness, that means we're on the countdown. We have 9 more days to go for 29 days of love. I am your host with the most, Dr. Sabrina Jackson, the Success Broker. And hey, Charming Delights. Hey, I see you. You know, I can't see. That's a shame. Miss Mimi Perfectly has joined. Thank you for joining. Send me those hearts. Tap that screen. Send me those hearts. We are here tonight to talk about the 5th stage of the 5 stages that all love relationships go through. Let me recap before I get to number 5. The first stage, passion. That passion stage is that stage when we begin to fall in love. It's that stage when we are so enamored with the person. We can't wait to hear from them. We feel so sick when they're not around. And our brain creates this chemical cocktail with 3 particular chemicals that are endorphins that make us feel, shall I say crazy? Can I say the same thing as we feel when we are addicted to drugs? Yes. We feel that way. Stage number 2, the power struggle stage. And during that stage, that's the stage when you wake up one morning and you're like, I don't even know why I like you. I don't even know why I'm with you. You begin to feel the power, the struggle that you don't like the person. You get into conflict and you have to learn how to fight and how to fight fair. Stage number 3, let me say this about stage number 2. That's the stage when most couples break up. That's when most divorce happens. It happens right between that second year, that third, end of that second, beginning of the third year to the 5th year. During that time is when we find people just give up, throw in the towel. They can't take it no more. Stage number 3 is permanence. And in the permanent stage, you really have just figured out, you know what? I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to do it. I think I like you. I think I like you so much that I have learned how to move back to that passion stage to where it's not controlling me. I'm controlling it. Then stage number 4 is the pledge. That's the commitment stage. And at that stage is really when people are ready for marriage. But what happens is that people get married in that passion stage. And that's really too early. But that's a whole nother talk show. And then tonight we're going to talk about the paradise stage. That paradise stage is when you have locked in, you have a clear understanding, you have clear knowledge of what you're working with, and now you have developed a team. You and your mate have become a team, and because you are a team, now you're looking at how you're going to impact the world with your union. What are you going to do to change the world? What type of project are you going to embark on together to change the world? Because 2 are a powerful thing. It's a powerful force. So it's important when you get to the paradise stage. Most people, they are in this stage the longest when you stay married. But what happens oftentimes, you may revisit that power struggle stage. And so that's why it's so important that you know how to fight and how to fight fair. You're going to have conflict. Even in paradise, you're going to have conflict. But how you get it done. I need that paradise stage. I know what you mean. I need it too. But start looking at some of the couples that have been married for a long time. I have some friends of mine that live in California, the Goldens. I always call them living my life like it's Goldens. And they've been married for, I think now in their 40s. I think they're in the 40 plus years of marriage. And when I first met them, at a time I was doing a couple training. And they were in my session. And they had an issue that they had been having for years and years. And we were able to break through that particular issue. But what happens with that power struggle stage, it seems like the same issue keeps coming back over till you really learn how to break through and resolve the issue. So you have to be open. You have to be willing to go deep. And sometimes it's going to be a little painful. Sometimes you got to tell the truth. Sometimes You got to pull the Band-Aid off to really get to the heart of the matter. And so in this stage is when you're just ride or die for each other. We're not going to always get along, but we are committed and we have the understanding. I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Let's just do this thing, boo. And so I was watching Reverend Run, from Run DMC, him and his wife. And he was talking about how they are at the point in their relationship, which I would love to get to one day, that even when they argue, when they have a disagreement, within 5 minutes, the disagreement is gone and they start talking about something else and laughing and joking because they're so connected that, I thought I was mad at you a minute ago, but look at this on TV or whatever is the funny thing that brings them back together. We have to get to that point, and we need to get to that point in all of our relationships, not just with our love relationships, because don't you want to be around friends that even though sometimes you fall out, sometimes you don't agree, that you could just turn on something and look at Jimmy Fallon and laugh at the lip sync battle or whatever. You want to be able to do that with your friends and your family. I know that I do. I am so blessed. I'm actually here. If you look around, I am in a workout room. Not working out though, but I'm in a workout room because I am actually with my sorors tonight. We're having a movie night. Everybody's in the room watching the movie. I stepped out to make sure that I was on this scope with you tonight, and so I just needed to get a quiet moment away. And so we are having a good time. We got good food. We're watching some really good movies and just laughing and talking. We need each other. That's why it was so important for me. Hey, that's my soror, Unique. We are having a good time. You are welcome for me sharing. I am so excited about doing this with you and how God is just showing up and teaching me some things. Oh my goodness. I always say that whenever you're teaching, you're the first partaker. So as I look back over some of my relationships and some of the things that did not work, the first thing I want to look at is me, because too often we're so busy looking at somebody else and what they did or did not do that we don't really dive into what we need to change and modify within ourselves. So I want you to get deep in learning about yourself. Tomorrow, we're going to take a different spin on this thing. We're going to look at your relationship with money. Because, money is a major issue in relationships. So we're going to talk about your relationship with money. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow, beloved. I thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to get back to the movie. You enjoy your night. I will see you tomorrow night for day number 21 of the 29 Days of Love with yours truly, Dr. Sabrina. Love you. Have a good night.